Most of y'all kids is gonna drop y'all off at a nursing home. They're gonna drop you off somewhere so they don't have to deal with you anymore, because that's how toxic a lot of y'all are. And this is my channel, and today we are going to be talking about the top things that you there, I see you over there. What? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry. Top things that you need to stop doing to your black children, parents, okay? Before we get started, this video is sponsored by Premium Jane. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, which if you're not, I don't understand. If you guys have noticed, I did work with them before for their CBD oil. However, now I have tried their CBD gummies, and as you guys see, it's practically like more than half gone. I have to pop two of these for this video because I got a lot to uncover and I got a lot of bones to pick with a lot of y'all parents out there. But yeah, as you can see, yep, practically half gone. I'm gonna need to get another one. If you're like me and you have a lot of anxiety, sometimes you need to really relax or sometimes even focus just a little bit more, CBD products help very, very much, especially gummies, because it's like having candy, but it's like kind of for a purpose, but it's like not, but it is. Like, these are incredible. These are their 25 milligram vegan CBD gummies. Now, everything you need is down in the description and or the comment section down below. These gummies are made with raw hemp oil extract, cannabidiol, and there's about 15 servings per container. I love these. I like to take them, light a candle, sip some wine, watch some Netflix. Sometimes I take them when I'm just gonna take a nice little walk, or if I just wanna relax, listen to an audiobook, listen to music. Sometimes when I'm editing, I just pop one of these. It's really, really great. It really, really relaxes me. It tastes really, really good. It tastes just like candy, but don't eat the whole bottle. I don't suggest that. You might want to, but don't do that. Premium Jane is a US-based company offering a number of CBD products. It's not just gummies. Like I said, I have used their oils before, but they also have topicals, capsules, bath bombs, and also CBD for your pets. So if you have like a really hyperactive pet, CBD products along with other products are really well for calming them down. All of their products are completely made from organic, Kentucky-grown industrial hemp and are third-party lab tested to ensure purity and quality, guys. If you guys ever buy anything from any CBD company, you guys have to make sure that they are third-party lab tested, because people love to say that they got CBD products, but they're not even real CBD, okay? Premium Jane is the real truth, okay? CBD is naturally occurring in the industrial hemp plant, and in order to achieve pure quantities, Premium Jane uses top-of-the-line CO2 extraction methods. CBD is said to help support a sense of calm, for focus, the management of everyday stress, healthy sleep cycles, recovery from exercise-induced inflammation, and more. To find Premium Jane's full range of CBD products, visit them at premiumjane.com and be sure to use code THEMELLE, THEEMLLE, to get 20% off your purchase. That is THEEMLLE to get 20% off your purchase. But yeah, CBD gummies are incredible, okay? If you haven't tried them, definitely get some Premium Jane CBD gummies. You will not regret it. Now, let me just start this off by saying, I believe that all of us have been kids before, right or wrong? Yes, no, maybe so. Absolutely. However, I feel like when a lot of people become parents, they forget what it's like to be a kid, hence causing the insane disconnect between all of the generations that we have on earth today. So before you comment down below, oh my God, how the fuck dare you? You don't even got no kids. Bitch. I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'll say it again, and I don't have to be a parent to acknowledge that a lot of y'all parents toxic behavior is fucking the world up, and a lot of y'all are raising kids that are not able to fend for themselves and become productive members of society because of the crap that y'all do to them. But in particularly, we're going to be focusing on the Black community today, and I know there's going to be people that like, oh, well,
it's not just Black parents.
This channel caters to Black people for the most part, even though there's other people out there. Hello, thank you, how you doing? This video caters to the people that I grew up around, okay? I'm Black, therefore this is for my niggas. Of course, the first thing every Black parent needs to stop doing to their kid is beating the shit out of them, especially when they're getting in trouble for shit that they can't motherfucking control, or when it's something that could have been handled a different way. I personally believe that beating your child is a slave situation. I believe that that comes from a slave mentality, and I believe that people who beat their kids are horrible people. I don't give a fuck. It's one thing to tap your kid or pull their ear or just like hit them once in a while. Whatever. But when you're gonna sit there and like beat the shit out of your kid, beat them with a belt, put them leaning on salt, Haitians, yeah, my Haitian parents, that's for you. My foreign Black parents, that's for you. I don't understand how you can kneel your child on salt, beat them senseless with a shoe, with a wire, with a stick, and all this extra shit and think it's cute. Think it's okay, think it's funny, think it's justified just because your kid is getting bad grades, your kids talked back to you, your kids pissed you off, your kids didn't clean. First of all, get the kid a fucking tutor. Second of all, talk to your fucking kid. Third of all, address the fucking issue that's making your kid act out instead of resorting to violence. When you sit there and you resort to violence when it comes to disciplining a child, they internalize that and in turn think that it is okay to resolve their problems with conflict. I personally don't understand why people haven't grasped this yet, but if you haven't thought about it this way, you're welcome. You have to think about it that way because a lot of people don't, and that's why we have so many aggressive ass kids out there that don't want to fight, they just want to shoot, that don't want to talk, they just want to kill, that don't want to have any type of human interaction when they have a conflict. They think, oh, okay, well, this is how my mom or my dad treated me, this is how I resolve conflict. And that's why we have so many problems out there. It all starts at home, you know, especially with the bullying and all that extra shit. It all starts at home. You know what the studies suggest? Most bullies have been bullied at home, and that's why they take it other places. So please take this shit seriously. Stop beating the shit out of your kids and justifying it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me how you guys can justify beating kids. If you put your hands on another adult, you're going to fucking jail. That's illegal. You can't do that shit. For whatever reason, we justify putting our hands on kids just because they belong to us, they piss us off, or whatever the case may be, or they misbehave. You're way bigger than that child. You are stronger than that child. You have authority over that child. You're literally exploiting a power struggle, and that's not okay. I said what the fuck I said. The next one has to be adultification. I can't tell you how many people I grew up with in high school, shit, even in middle school, that literally couldn't come to school because they had to watch their siblings. There's parents out there that take their kids out of school and out of extracurricular activities so that their kids can be an additional parent. First of all, it's not my motherfucking fault that most of y'all have bad taste in partners and go out and date people that leave you high and dry with kids, that leave you barefoot and pregnant. I don't believe that anyone should sit there and subject their child to such bullshit and tomfoolery. That's your business. That's your fault. I don't like that shit. It actually really bothers me. When you're depriving your child of an education, you're depriving your child of extracurriculars, you're depriving them of a future. Those extracurriculars, that school or whatever is gonna get them out of that situation that can lead them to making more money and more opportunities that can in turn help you. When you keep them out of school and you keep them out of doing whatever, they're gonna do the same dumb shit you did. You're stressing them out, you're making them sad, you're making them depressed. What are they gonna do? Turn to drugs, turn to alcohol, turn to sex, turn to this, turn to that, and essentially end up probably being a single parent themselves because you push them in that route. It's not even just the whole taking your kids out of work to essentially be a parent or expecting your kids to be an additional parent. It's the whole idea of expecting them to run errands like an adult. Like, why are y'all sitting there expecting your kids to do grocery shopping? Why are y'all sitting there expecting your kids to do 4 or 5 loads of laundry all by themselves? I understand you work. I understand you probably don't have the time, but it is not that child's responsibility to do your adult responsibility. You be a motherfucking adult. Your kid should be able to help, and if they want to help, they should have the choice of helping, but not helping to the extent where they actually end up taking on the load of an adult. I'm not saying chores are a problem, okay? Washing dishes, doing laundry in the house, and stuff like that is nothing. I don't think that's a problem. I believe all kids deserve a sense of responsibility, but when you're sitting there and you're putting so much responsibility on them to the point where they're overwhelmed, or putting so much responsibility on them to the point where they're essentially a third or a second parent, that's a problem. And it's not okay. Because y'all be the same ones that want to pop all this shit like,
oh, you think you grown? Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you this, you think you that?
Well, yeah, bitch. I practically pay all the damn bills. It's probably not with my money, depending, because sometimes I've seen a lot of people where as soon as their kid turns 16, now they want rent, now they want this, now they want that. How the fuck do you expect the kid to save up for their future? How the fuck do you expect them to save up for college if you're taking all their money and you ain't got no fucking money in order to put them through college, or in order to put them through trade school, or to help them be what they want to be in life? You're taking their money, you ain't got no money. This shit don't make sense. I pay some bills in this bitch. Of course I think I'm grown. Of course I think I'm a motherfucking adult. Y'all adultify these kids, but then get mad when they start acting like adults. Make it make fucking sense. Of course, the next one has to be sexualizing your children. Now, this one is not even just a black parent thing. If anything, I see a lot of other parents doing this. We see this, especially on social media with the Danny Cons and the bad babies. Listen. They're cute, they're cool, whatever, but the fact that their parents are sitting there using them as cash cows, not okay. Okay, for all these little family channels, especially the black ones sitting up here on motherfucking YouTube, using their kids as paychecks, bitch, go to school, get a job, do a trade, get a skill. You're disgusting. You're literally making millions of dollars off of pimping your child, off of embarrassing your child, off of disrespecting your child, off of just being blatantly ignorant, and most likely causing long-term damage to your child because you're not entertaining, because you're garbage, because you wanted to be a YouTuber, but your flame motherfucking died, so now you gotta use your kid for views. I really hope y'all saving money for them kids, because they gonna need it to get away from your dumb ass. The next one, and I definitely believe is one of the most important ones, is ignoring sexual assault. Comment down below. And I know I'm gonna get so many comments about this. How many of us have literally been disrespected, okay, sexually, especially by a family member or a family friend, and when you tell your parents, they don't believe your ass? Literally almost every friend I've had has had this happen to them. This is absolutely unacceptable. It's ridiculous how your kids can come to you and tell you that someone is doing something inappropriate to them, and you brush them off and you say they're lying. Y'all need to stop that shit because it's toxic, it's detrimental. Children are growing up thinking that, okay, maybe this didn't happen to me, when in actuality it did, but since you didn't believe them, now they're normalizing this behavior, and most likely this goes out into adulthood. Like, y'all don't think about this. When someone is being sexually abused and they tell someone and no one listens, this internalizes in them, and they continuously let this happen. And even worse, in certain scenarios, they end up doing this to other people. Why can't y'all see this? We don't even need to get into the whole dismissing mental illness. I find it really insane how there's so many black kids out there that get horrible grades, and instead of their parents being proactive and getting those kids a tutor, they choose to beat the shit out of them. They choose to disrespect them or embarrass them on the internet, as the videos that I like to react to on here. Why not get the fucking child a tutor? That's absolutely disgusting behavior. That instead of actually taking care of your child and actually diagnosing if there's a legitimate learning disability, you choose to beat the shit out of them for shit that they most likely cannot control. Y'all need to stop it and get that shit together. Mental illness is a problem, okay? And it affects people every single day. It's probably affecting you watching this right now, you bad parent. Okay, it's probably affecting you, and that's probably why you're treating your kids like garbage. So let's get that situated, and let's not dismiss mental illness, because it's extremely important. Y'all be the same ones treating y'all kids like crap, but then be confused when your kid commits suicide trying to act like you did everything for the kid. Bitch, you didn't do shit. Okay, not saying that all kids that commit suicide is because of their parents, but I'm saying for most of y'all that's out here bringing up kids in toxic environments and in toxic situations, if your kid is feeling some type of way or acting out or whatever the case may be, sometimes it may just be you, and sometimes you may have to look within yourself. Can we stop telling people to pray shit away? Like, it's annoying. Stop telling your kids that God is the answer for everything. Yeah, God is good all the time, God is great, yeah, whatever. He is, he's amazing. But I'm gonna just have to tell you this right now. God don't help lazy people. God don't got time for that. If you sitting there letting your kids and perpetuating to your kids that everything that they need in life is with God, God is the answer, and they don't have to put any type of proactivity behind it, you're literally doing your children a disservice. God is there to guide you. God is there to be there for you. God is there to lead you into the right decisions, but you have to make those decisions and put those paths there for yourself. You can't just sit there and just,
oh God, I would love this new t-shirt.
God, I want this man to stop sexually abusing me.
You can't pray for none of that shit without fucking action. You may be able to pull a miracle, but let's be real. We all know that miracles are a dime a dozen. It doesn't happen fucking often. It's something you have to put action to. You have to actually be proactive in the things that you want to happen in life. You can't just sit there and wish and pray and hope shit happens, because it's not going to. Stop sitting there hiding proactivity with prayer. That is the problem with the Black community as a whole. Everyone want to pray, but nobody want to get the fuck up. Everybody want to ask God, but nobody want to ask themselves. Nobody wants to do anything but hope and pray that someone pulls them out of shit. Fighting your kids. Listen, it's quite scary how many people I've seen actually like square up with their kids. I hope y'all really don't think this is okay. Now, let me just say this right now. I personally believe that if a kid step up to you and they of age, right? If they like 20, whatever, and they step up to you and they want to square up, I bitch, square up. Especially if you hit me first, square up. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Some kids, I ain't even gonna stunt. Like, if you over the age of 21 or like whatever, if you're of legal age and you step to someone, I don't care who you are, you're gonna get what you asking for, point blank. I don't believe you should beat the shit out of them senseless, but at the end of the day, you step to a fade, you're gonna get a motherfucking fade. That's how I see it. That's just my personal opinion. It is what it is. But my thing is, I've seen too many people out here like boxing these 14-year-olds or like literally like sitting there fighting, like fist fighting with their 12-year-olds. Like, I actually had a cousin in France that would sit there and fist fight with her mom. That shit was scary as fuck. Like, I was a whole guest bitch. I'm from America. I'm here to have time. I'm trying to see the motherfucking Eiffel Tower. These niggas out here scrapping like little fucking kids in the kitchen. I thought someone was going to fuck around and pull out a knife. And what was crazy is this was so normalized to the family that everybody else in the house was just chilling, like on their phones. Like, oh yeah, you know, they do this all the time. They do this all the time. Oh, hell the fuck no. I called my other cousins real quick, like, please come get me. I'm scared. I'm scared over here. They out here scrapping. They out here scrapping like raccoons in the motherfucking kitchen. This should not be okay. This should not be normalized behavior. Y'all need to stop scrapping up with your kids like they fucking adults. Your kid is your fucking kid. And at the time, this girl had to be like maybe 16, okay? Mind you, like, I'm talking about fist fighting. Like, y'all, I'm in a room all the way down the hall and I can hear these niggas fist fighting in the kitchen. And I can hear it. No, not okay. Now, of course, we have body shaming. Now, personally, this is something that really bothers me. I really hate when people's parents comment on their children's weight, especially when it's something they can't really control, and especially when they don't look good themselves. Like, first of all, you can't be sitting there saying your kid is fat and ugly and all of this extra shit when, bitch, they came from you and you're also fat and ugly. Like, let's be real here. Then we also have those parents that be like, oh my God, you need to eat more. You need to eat more. Like, bitch, maybe that's just the kid's metabolism. Why do y'all sit there and internalize and reflect all of your problems to your children? A lot of y'all need some motherfucking therapy because y'all raising kids. Meanwhile, y'all have no business raising them because y'all didn't even raise yourselves. Y'all wasn't even raised properly. I can't tell you how many times I've witnessed my friends' parents say toxic shit to them, like, oh my
God, you look fat in that. Ooh, you way too skinny. Ooh, you still have no ass. Damn, when are you gonna grow a butt?
Like, even my mom will say like little goofy shit and it's like, yo, like, relax. Like, no, like, I had to tell her recently, like, can you just, like, stop? Like, that's not okay. Like, that's fucked up. Like, that's mean. Like, that's annoying. You know, like, it's just ridiculous how people think it's okay and people have normalized it, especially when it comes to foreign households. Like, they'll tell you straight up, ooh,
you look like you gained 5 pounds. Ooh, you way too skinny for them shorts. You have no ass. Why are you wearing that?
They'll tell you dead ass. Like, and I always found this to be very toxic. And what I also find to be extremely toxic is all the things that I've mentioned in this video are things that we've all seen. And instead of actually addressing these behaviors, a lot of us sit here and do it to our own kids. Okay, and then on top of that, a lot of us will sit here and turn this shit into a joke. We make this shit funny. We sit here making TikTok videos about this, trying to make it seem like this is okay. We sit in here making it seem like this is comedy. This shit's not fucking funny at all. it never will be funny. It never was funny in the first place. Understand there's a time and place for everything. If you do have something to say to your kid and it happens to be not so nice or whatever, learn where to do it. Why the fuck y'all be out here disrespecting and being mean to your kids in front of company, in front of guests, in front of everybody that's not part of the household? Can you not understand how bad that is? Please. Use discretion and use motherfucking common sense. With that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. And make sure you guys check out Premium Jane. Everything you need is down below. Also, definitely make sure you comment what are toxic things that you know all parents need to stop doing. With that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.